Hey guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here with another weekend video. It is a great weekend. We are halfway through October. We did our pumpkin patch already. And then
It's been busy.
We have our church carnival coming up, and then we have trunk or treat, which I think last year we come in costume on the video?
I think so.
Yeah, that was so good. Okay.
But this year we will not.
This year we won't be here for, because it's a Friday. So, sorry guys. If you want to see that, literally, what you saw on last year's, same.
I'll try to post some Halloween pictures when it's time.
Yeah, the kids will be something different, but we'll be the same. But other than that, it's been good. But yeah, busy time of year, guys.
If you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. We're going to go over what's on our online store. We buy items at garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, find stuff on the side of the road, wherever we can do, and try to find things that we can sell online for a profit on places like eBay. So this is going to be our weekend sales Friday through Sunday. You're going to be able to see all the items we sold. I'm going to give you a heads up. It is a good weekend, I can tell you. There's a lot of stuff to show you here, but Linda will go over the numbers first, kind of what the totals were. We aim for $400 a day. That does include the shipping and all that. We just estimate if we get to that 400, we can kind of manage what we want to with our life. So anything better than that is great. Less than that, not so good. So we're going for 1,200. But once you go to the numbers, then we're going to show you all these great things. And there is a wide variety of stuff here. Pretty much a little bit of everything, except for shoes.
Yeah. So we came in at 44 sales, which is way better because last week I think we were only at like 30.
Yeah, my goal would be like 50 plus. Like that'd be really solid if we could get 50 plus a weekend, because then if I'm listing enough, it kind of evens out. But 45 is up there. It's one of our better ones.
So 44 sales across
44.
3 of our platforms this weekend. It's only 1 and 1 on the other 2, but hey, it's still business, right? And we came in at just over $2,060. So
really
we did really good.
There's a good variety. We have some lower stuff, we have middle ground, we have some higher stuff. Like I said, a wide variety of stuff sold it quickly, stuff that sat for a little bit. Let's get into it.
So starting off on Mercari.
So busy, it's hard to even find anything.
It's sitting on top of the sweater. So last year, Cameron purchased a bunch. Wasn't it last year? No, I know this isn't from last year.
Okay.
Last year, Cameron purchased a Disney 330 buy, which came with Tigger stuff and Disney sketchbook ornaments. Super cute stuff. The person who we bought them for, his girlfriend, picked out the pieces she wanted to keep. Well, this year they decided to get rid of some of those pieces, or all of them. Did she get rid of all of them, or did she keep a couple?
She kept like 1 or 2.
Okay, so, and then we got a bunch of them. There's some pieces that are broken that I'm going to see about repairing, and then there's some pieces that are like, but there's some really good ones too. And so this is the first of that set of items. This is the Disney's Alice in Wonderland sketchbook mini ornament set from 2017. It is a retired set, so you can't
Normally
get it.
they're like this big. These ones are kind of like half the size.
So this was originally $20 at Disney, and it ended up selling for $24 plus the buyer paid shipping on Mercari.
I did pay $200 for all those, I think. I paid $200 for all of them. So I didn't mark it. Oh yeah, it's probably not. Yeah. So it's probably going to be about $600 in sales. I had to pay up a little bit. She knew what she had, so she wasn't going to give them away. Yeah. So I bought them.
Which is why she kept them in the first place.
I bought them because I knew we'll be able to double up at least on them. We'll make some money, and it was just, they're cool. There's a couple of really good ones. We have like $100 one and some other stuff. So yeah, that was one of the lower ones, but it sold.
Then we go over to Poshmark, and we sold, the ornaments were sitting on top of it. We sold this RVCA men's long sleeve crew sweatshirt in an XXL.
Sorry.
What's that?
I'm gonna move some stuff so it doesn't knock over. That's a sneak peek of something cool later.
And this one this one sold for $25 plus the buyer paid shipping on Poshmark.
So this is from a new buy too. It's marked, but it's on Poshmark. She can't really see it. It's called the $400 Sweats buy. So weird name, I know, but I thought it'd be something Linda would like, just because she likes what I name things and she wonders why.
I don't know if I can show that logo.
No, you can't.
It's a nasty logo, guys.
My main source came to me and said, hey, I bought a unit. He owed me $100. I gave him a $100 deposit. And he goes, I have 4 stacks of clothing for you. He goes, it's piles of clothing. And he goes, it's all Nike, Adidas, Puma, Champion, jerseys, Billionaires Boys Club. A lot of just kind of more like, I guess, what people would wear these days. Younger people, cooler people than us. But anyways, I'm like, I don't know if I want it, man. And it's a lot of work. And I haven't even processed most of it. I just listed the bunch. There's boxes and boxes of stuff. But it was almost all of it was 2XL, 3XL, which is great sizing. So I probably have over 100 pieces. I probably have maybe 120 pieces, and paid $400. This is the first one to sell, so we're in them for about $1 something a piece, and this one sold within like a day or two. So how much is it sold for?
$25 plus shipping.
So Linda's not gonna be happy because Linda doesn't like clothing.
Not only that, but we don't have room for clothing, so
Linda's actually gonna store these in her closet because
one of these times I'm gonna show you guys an actual video. I know it's been coming up a few times of our garage and what we actually work with and what we have to work with and what Cameron believes in his mind there is to work with that doesn't exist. So
you ever had that, like, sometimes the deals just keep coming, and it's like, and this is one, I mean, I'm honestly not big on clothing, but I know it's going to be good. There's some...
Cameron went through a phase where he was a boutique seller, you know, he was doing a lot of the clothing, and then he kind of dwindled off. He does it every little bit of time.
I like the jerseys. That's what I like selling.
Does that count as boutique stuff?
No,
if
that counts as
like a clothing
sports
item.
apparel.
Really?
She calls boutique clothing. It's like, oh, you're a boutique seller. You don't sell like hard goods. But anyways, and I have a bunch of clothing to show you today, so it works out. Let's get into it next.
We'll start off on eBay with a car part. It's a Nissan genuine nozzle assembly washer. Is that what that means?
No, it's assembly. It's not washer though.
No, it's that.
Look. Well, I showed it on the screen, so I guess I can show you.
Yeah.
You read right there. It stands for assembly, but if you read it, yeah.
It's sold for $19.50 shipped.
So that came from our car parts buy. Next.
Then we have an AT&T charger cradle base for a handheld phone. It's over $15 shipped.
We sell the cradles for different kinds of phones all the time, guys. We usually take the phones and put all the handheld pieces together, and we sell them in a big lot, and then I sell this.
Off of a vintage Hamilton Beach Model K, we have the original turntable. This one's in gray. It's over $15 shipped. Then we have this vintage Disney's Esmeralda 15.5-inch pillow. It's one of the like windbreaker material pillows, and that did sell for $32 shipped. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I paid $1 or $2 for that. It's been I don't know how it's been up for a little bit. It's not that old before.
No, it's not.
But it's been up for a little bit on that list.
Yeah. Next up, a Dymo that I tested. It's the Label Writer 400. Comes with cables and it works. It's over $50 shipped.
I think I paid $5 or $10 for that, but I think I had to buy a charger for it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I paid like $20. I had listed mine top higher end because I was in it a little bit. But Linda always tests the label printers for me. She gets them all looking good and working, and
I got really good at fixing them and stuff because when I worked at the UPS stores, so
we sell
they're pretty
those.
easy.
Anytime we get Dymos or the Zebras or the...
I fixed a Rolo one.
We sold a Rolo one too. Yeah, we sold quite a few. So
pretty good.
Don't find them all the time, but usually a reseller getting out of the business. Not that one per se, because that's the smaller labels. If you get
that one's anybody's postage
the
game.
4XL one or whatever, that's usually a reseller.
Then the Bizarre Stories of Bad Dreams by Stephen King, the unabridged 16 audio book or 16 audio discs. Sold for $37.5 shipped.
I think I just paid a couple bucks for this, and I was surprised it sold for really good money. That was awesome.
Cool. Then a Funko Pop. This is the vinyl Masters of the Universe Orko number 566. We picked that up at Angel View for
$8 plus tax,
and it sold for $32 shipped.
Not a crazy profit, but they had like 12 Funkos there, including more for that set, and I picked out the 2 that were worth money. So when people say don't buy Funkos, it's a waste of money. It's never worth it anymore.
Some are.
There are some that sell, and some sell even better than those. So I will say there are some that are still valuable. They're harder to find, whatever. We sold a $400 Funko before. It was one of those Chase ones. So we've made a lot of money. We had that Funko buy recently where we've made money. So they are right that on average, a lot of them have dwindled down. The market shifted.
I feel like Funkos are the Beanie Babies of the world.
But there's still some. They're better than Beanie in the sense that there's some that still have value. So if you see them, it's still worth taking a quick chance. You know.
Well, Beanie Babies didn't have the specifics.
Yeah, Beanie Babies, though, now are worth, like, pretty much nothing. There are some that people buy, I guess, but there are still Funkos that are worth it, though most of them have really dwindled. So.
Yeah. Next up, we got a Hitachi.
You got to see how big this
23-cup automatic rice cooker steamer. It is tested. It is vintage. It's 1,600 watts. And it's huge.
You've seen us sell the regular rice makers. We sold quite a few of them.
Look at this.
Same brand.
This is the lid, guys. Look at that. The lid is huge.
So this is a
lot of rice.
Yeah, this is the big boy. And the crazy thing is, this was purchased for $15. at a garage sale from someone I had just barely met, and later in about a year I'd be at his wedding. So that is crazy. It was a guy that we had just met him. He was dating someone at our church. I went to his garage sale. I literally had seen him like maybe twice. Said hi to him. It was nice. He had this. He wanted 20, offered 15. I didn't know there was no listings. There was no comps for this big one. Usually we sell these rice makers for $45 to $80, the smaller ones, depending on the model and condition, all that. This one is really good condition. When I went on Therapy, I found one that had sold for like 100 a long time ago. Nothing really active. Listed mine high, and it sold for
$150.
It's free shipping. I'm pretty sure there's no shipping on that one.
Yeah.
But this is a big boy. We got to get it packed up, but very cool. It's taking up some space, but it was a cool thing to find, and it sold pretty well. 10 times our money.
Cool.
So.
Next up, off a KitchenAid food processor, we have 2 of the blades. Sold for $22 shipped. Pick that unit up at Angel View.
That was probably $15 or so, and we've been parting it out. Yeah, we sold the motor already. That was the KFP 500. Yeah.
We have I think we have the blades, the stem, and the.
We sold the lid and the. I think
And
it
we
was
have
the
the
lid.
bowl.
The bowl, I think we're not going to sell. I think actually is damaged when I actually went to list it. But with the KitchenAids, usually the bases are worth no money. But look up models. There's certain models where there's none listed, and the base will sell. The model is everything with those kitchen parts. Some of them vary in price drastically just based on the model.
Yeah. Then, off of Whatnot, Cameron got this pair of Lululemon pants for men, size 36-32, sold for $40 shipped.
Yep. See, I think I paid like 12 or 13. But I bought 2 pairs for about the same price, but they should go for about 40. So.
Then, here's a cool one. This one's actually going eBay International. This is a vintage Edward Mobley Aero Rubber White Cat.
You can tell this is old. I mean, look at the box.
Packaging, everything.
Yeah, and it's I have one of these that's loose. It's the dog, though, I think.
Yeah, you have the dog.
I got this at a sale recently where they had a bunch of dead stock vintage stuff and other stuff, too. And looked up, I had bought like a sealed Space Maker can opener, sealed set of Rogers flatware, just a bunch of random stuff. And I found this, and I was like, this is crazy. It's unique. And I did it with a Google Lens, found a listing for it, and it sold for like $70, I think, in the package.
Its eyes closed.
Yeah.
It's got the sleepy eyes.
But there were none that were listed right now sealed, new. So I'm like, and my box is damaged and it's not perfect, but
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going high on this thing because the comps were not there. There was no competition. And this puppy's, I paid $10. I think it was $7 or $10. She was with random prices, but this thing sold for.
It sold for. Sorry, I was looking at mittens. $130 shipped on our end, but the buyer did pay international shipping.
Crazy money for, like I said, maybe $10 in. And that sale is going to be great. We had brand new sealed sheet sets, a lot of dead stock stuff, and she has my number. She already texted me a couple other things that are sale that I didn't end up wanting. I had seen them, but I'm like, no, I'm not interested. But she said she has a whole house full of other stuff. Her grandma and her aunt and different stuff kept stuff and never opened it. And I said, well, if you find it, text me pictures and I'll be interested. So
The original hoarders.
yes, that was awesome. So I love hoarders.
He does. Next up, we got an LG remote control for, what is it? A fan?
AC unit.
AC unit, okay. And that sold for $15 shipped.
On the side of the road, they said it needed a recharge and it was really beat up. So I picked it up for free and it had the remote. I took out a couple parts that are worth selling and then I listed the remote and sold it. Little pile.
There you go. Next up from the DVD 200 buy, we've got double feature Guru, the Mad Monk, and The Body Beneath. Looks like they are both horror movies. Perfect timing for this time of season. People start to buy this stuff so they can have like Halloween movie screenings and stuff and watch like old movies. And that one did sell for $12 shipped.
Look out for those double features, midnight movies. There's different ones that are like that. Those are ones, triple features. Sometimes those are valuable because they'll be out of print movies.
Up out of our Dungeons and Dragons lot, Cameron got a bunch of the gameplay books, and they're all like different kinds of gameplay. This one is a good one. It's the Lost City. It sold for $68 shipped.
Paid $40 for a whole box. Pretty much had every one of those in there. It was a great buy. Facebook Marketplace. She goes, $40. I know they're worth money. I just want them out of my shed. I went there. She goes, you were the first person to message me, and I came down right away. And she goes, she had like 10 people message her, and she goes, someone's already coming. And it was one of those times it was, I'm glad we got them when we did. We made a lot of money, and she knew what they were about, but she goes, I know this is worth hundreds of dollars. She goes, I just want it gone. It's not about the money. I was like, thank you so much. You really blessed us.
Yeah, for real. Then Camp 2025, I picked up this Baby Brezza electric one-step formula mixer pitcher thing. It's the portable formula pitcher. Sold for $25
It's
shipped.
new open box. We paid $5, new open box.
Then we have this pair of Netgear Arlo add-on wireless security cameras. Sold for $26 shipped.
I got 4 of these plus 2 other Arlo cameras all in a bag for $5. What a deal. Such a great deal. Late in the day.
Next up,
And you can show them. So.
we have this Bachmann G-Scale Christmas holiday trolley car. It's supposed to be like remote control, I think. So there's like a side view of it, and then it's got like Santa at the back. Someone had messaged us at one point and said that there was like he had a bag of toys or something, but like Santa's face like scared, I guess, because the trolley's like going forward. He's not supposed to be out there. And then I guess there was supposed to be an elf or something. Like somebody messaged us that it was missing parts, but somebody else wanted it for $90 shipped.
I don't know what I paid for that. Did it say where I got it from?
No.
Oh, I paid $100 something for this. Yeah. 115, 120. But each part sells. We've already sold the track for I think over 100. This sold for 90. I have the engine. I have 2 train cars. The transformer. Yep. What do you mean?
Next up.
How am I a dork? 'Cause I remembered it?
No, because you say it like, oh, this is one piece you paid $115 for. What, are we just trying to make some of our money back on this one?
I'm actually just trying to just spend money and ship stuff for the fun of it.
It's just fun.
No, I buy those big G-scale trains and they're huge boxes. I just part them out.
Yeah. Then from Facebook Marketplace, we had picked up the set of Easton Press bookshelf books. This is the 1981 collection. This is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Sold for 40 and some change.
This is the best buy. One of the best buys we had this year. Not the best, but
super
$50.
cool.
Facebook Marketplace, just like the other thing. That Dungeons & Dragons was from last year, but $50 for 59 of these Easton Press books. They're very nice. A lot of the classics like Dracula, different stuff like that. Can't think of the other ones. Little Women, things like that. And they sell very well, the Easton Press ones. Usually minimum 20, but anywhere from up to like 100 you could sell a book for. We didn't have the whole set though. There were more, so we parted them out. Spent $50. We sold over 1,000. We almost made 1,000 in profit, I think.
Yeah,
so
really
one of the
cool.
best buys this year. But the doll buy, if you're following, the doll buy was the best buy this year. The doll buy also go down. We've spent $800 on dolls. We have made $5,000 in profit. That's with our money back, and we still have dolls to go. Not to boast, I'm just saying we were very blessed this year with this Facebook Marketplace buy. The car parts buy really paid off, even though we bought it at the end of last year, but it really started selling a lot this year. And then this doll buy has really paid off. So, yeah, I guess I'm not as crazy as Linda thinks I am for the stuff that I buy,
I mean, he probably still is, but that doesn't mean he
But
doesn't
you
know
guys
what he's
love me
buying.
still for it. That's the thing. Let's get into it.
Judy Blue jeans, women's. They're the skinny distressed ones. Sold for $30 shipped.
And what I'm learning from other resellers that I watch, there's this guy Falcon Finds I've been watching. Falkon. He sells a lot of clothing. He went full time. He has dark hair. Here's the one who does the filters on his. But he's mentioned, when he mentions his clothing, what I really like about it, he mentions the style and what styles are in. Skinny jeans are apparently not that in right now. So these sold, and today, or yesterday I was garage selling. Saturday, yeah, yesterday I saw a pair of skinny jeans that were brand new, and I was like, not gonna get me today, devil. And so I passed on them because and I did look them up afterwards, and I was like, yeah, they didn't sell that well. But if they would have been baggy or boot cut or something, I might have looked them a little bit, because those are the ones that he said do sell better. These ones sold. Judy Blue is a brand that used to be really well. It does still sell a little bit, but again, style is everything. I paid $3 for those, $4, I think. Next.
The one mom with the funny dad, she knows too.
Yes.
She knows her fashion.
And that's a good thing about watching those clothing resellers that really know the
When
niche
they're
or
a
whatever.
clothing reseller, they know the.
And same with like
yeah.
the shoe. You watch the guys that sell shoes, like what's his name? I can't think of his name. You know who he is. There's a clothing or a shoe seller, and like when he talks about the shoe, he really knows the styles. And like this style of shoe doesn't sell well, but this style of Cole Haan's.
Say myself $150.
No, that's on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
But that's the cool thing. Like I'm not a really big shoe seller. I sell them and I'm learning, and same with clothing. But I've been watching them more so I can be better at identifying styles and not buying stuff that's just not selling because of the style. So
the perfectionist in him has decided he needs to be an expert on every topic.
It's really a problem. Jewelry is what needs to come. So if you know a good jewelry seller and you think I could learn, send me a link. Let's go. This is
A plop.
a plop.
It's a plop putter. It's a dual-sided milled center steel shaft right there. It's just got that cute little design on the end, and it's got like the
Plop sounds like a sound. It's like a sound effect. Plop.
and then it's got like holes in it and it's like kind of like made it kind of hollow.
Yeah.
And then that did sell for $35 shipped.
I think I paid a couple bucks for this at a garage sale.
Interesting piece.
Yeah, I'd never heard of plop before, but it's obviously
Plop.
sold.
Plop.
Plop, plop, plop.
Plop.
Next.
Next up, we got a lot for Pioneer disc magazines. Sold for 26 and some change.
These are like those little disc changers, so I paid like $1 a piece for these, and they sold for 24. Not the best, but if you get them in big lots, one time I bought a whole bucket of these. We were selling them in sets of 4, and they were selling, maybe it was 8. They were just selling like crazy. You don't remember that, do you? Paid 25 bucks.
I don't remember much. Next up, Camp 2020. It's a mental condition. Next up, Camp 2024. This is a crazy one. This is True Crime Streets of LA for PS2. It's factory sealed. Okay, factory sealed on there, guys. It doesn't even have any kind of rip or anything. That one did sell for $107 shipped.
Just saved me 150 bucks. No, someone spent 100 on that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I think I paid $10 for it. The crazy thing is at this
Where did
thrift
you get
store,
that one?
I was on vacation. That's at the one by the park.
Oh.
They usually price their video games pretty high there.
Yeah, they do.
And a lot of the other stuff you can make good deals on, but the video games, they know.
That's where I got my little Mariposa aluminum thing.
The first time I went to the video games for price reason, but ever since then they've been higher. But she had this one priced the normal PS2 price, $10. And I'm like, it's sealed. Looked it up. You don't find this one sealed that often.
I'll pay $10.
So I did, and it sold. So that was a cool one. It's one of those unique ones.
Next up, Cameron decided to get into more car parts because we didn't have enough, so he went with Chevy. This is the Chevy Malibu Cruise front grille, the bow tie emblem in the black, sold for $30 shipped.
I got 2 bags full of this stuff. There was
We can do the ASMR.
and there was like a big one that was $10 by itself. Then there was this one with another one for $10. So I'm in them for like $5 for the smaller ones, maybe $3 in some. The big ones are 10. They should all sell for 30 minimum. Bought a bunch of all new dead stock Chevy bow ties, center
pasta.
caps. What?
That's pasta.
For you, but for the Chevy fan, they know what bow tie means. And yeah, that was a good buy. I think we're gonna make some good. I just listed those on Friday,
Someday.
one of these days.
Next up, we got a lot of 30 vintage 8mm home movie recordings. They're in these cute little discs. They look like mini stacks of from the movie theaters. And then they have some in these old Kodak boxes. Kodak boxes have some water damage, but the films are all made out of a plastic, so I think they're okay. But that set of 30 did sell for $100 shipped. We don't have any way to test it or see if they're good, and so we let people know that you get what you get.
Paid $5 for that. It came with some film that we already sold, with some reels that we sold all a set of 3 of them. I think for $30, $40, $35. So pretty good for a little $5 box of camera stuff.
Greatest jazz recordings of all time. It's a 20 cassette set. So Franklin Mint doesn't just make little doohickeys that sit and collect dust. They also make cassettes that sit and collect dust.
This came from a big buy of stuff that we got from. She's a party pooper, guys. But anyways, I bought a bunch of stuff from my main source. He had a lot of military paperwork and these letters back and forth from So it came with a lot of paperwork, ephemera, different stuff like that. There was some yearbooks in there. There was also a VCR in there we sold, and I've been pulling out stuff that might sell, and this was in there, and I paid $150 for everything out the door, and this piece sold for
$46.50.
we sold a VCR for $100 that already went through, and we solded something else too. I forgot what it was.
Deep.
But that buy's pretty good. There's a lot of ephemera, and ephemera's kind of slower, sometimes. I don't know. We just sold something from there that was a medallion buy. I just don't remember what it is. It's a piece of paperwork. It's why can I not remember it?
He's getting old, guy.
We just talked about it in the video. Anyways.
Anyways, next up, Christmas is on the way. It's like Christmas in July. We have a handmade Christmas tree skirt. It's a vintage hooked rug. It's got Santa. It's bright greens and reds.
It's really nice color on it.
Yeah, it's very bright greens and reds. Still really good condition, and somebody can even wash that. I think that would wash out nice because it's not like glued or anything on the back. And that piece did sell for $32 shipped.
We sold another one the other day. It wasn't handmade, but it was a nice blue one with
Didn't that one come back?
No?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Remember, because that was that cranky lady.
Because it didn't get there on time?
I don't know.
Yeah, there are some people that like buy the really nice ones if you can find them.
Yeah.
You know.
Next up from the Shirley Temple buy, we have didn't we already sell one of these?
I had 2 of these.
We have another Barbara Bush signed memoir book, sold for 18.5 shipped.
I had 2 of them. They both sold.
Then the Lakota Village American Indians Simplicity Color Art cross stitch, sold for $20 shipped.
Paid $1 for that. I don't recommend buying all these. A lot of them don't sell. You look for like certain ones sell better, but a lot of them are not really worth it.
Then off of a Keurig K Express single serve, we have the replacement drip tray, sold for $15 shipped. Next up, we have this size medium Zara plaid tweed blazer jacket and skirt.
One piece is medium, one is small. I listed them together and let them know in the listing that it was like that. So I'm hoping there won't be an issue. I'm gonna have Linda message the buyer just to make sure they're aware.
Oh, it's shorts, not a skirt.
Yeah, so they came like this as a set. I paid $10 for it. Didn't realize it at the time that the size was different. I was a little bit concerned. Should I sell them separately? And that might have been better. I put them together. They did sell. If there's an issue, I probably will split them up. But I paid $10 for both. So I got it.
And yeah, sold for $83 and some change.
So.
Then we have a Netgear Arlo HD security camera, sold for $30 shipped.
That came with
That's
the other
wired one.
With the Arlo, and I have again 1 more of those and 2 more little ones left.
Then from Angel View, one day we were there, we picked up a bunch of this Xyron stuff. This is the Xyron repositional adhesive refill cartridges, sold for $45
I paid 4 a piece.
They're for making stickers.
We've sold, I think, all the cartridges. I don't know if we have any left.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's such a good deal when we got those.
Yeah. Then, these are super cute. We have these Andrea by Sadak. This is the Amore 8-inch plate set with the box. They're like a salad or dessert set. They're so pretty.
Yeah, we're very fancy.
Very afternoon tea fancy. And that set did sell for $80 shipped.
And I paid $2. I bought a bunch of different like cups and different by this brand, not the same pattern all of them, but $2 a box. Very good deal.
Then, you guys remember that Hot Wheels track? We sold another piece. This is the replacement finish line. Sold for just under $21 shipped. Then we got another Bose AV321 Media Center. This is the receiver. Sold for $80 shipped.
Paid $40 for that one. That one was from Savers.
Then we have a Chicago Bulls shirt, extra large, with the nice embroidered bull on the front. Sold for $42 shipped.
It's pretty cool, actually.
It's a nice bull.
Not a Bulls fan, but...
Yeah. So that black and gold. Then, off of a Keurig Mini, we have the lid with the hinge and everything. So for $11 and some change.
Not the best selling piece, by the way.
No, it's not. Then, off of a Ninja blender, we have the replacement motor base with the power cord. So for $30 shipped.
Now, the bases on these particular Ninjas also don't sell very well. You want to sell yours cheap if you're going to sell. Luckily, these are very light. These ones are super light.
Yeah, so, some of them are so heavy.
They're kind of compact. So if not, you can ship it because of the FedEx, whatever it is. What is it called?
Ground economy.
Yeah, but you can ship those pretty cheap.
Then Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 for PS3 sold for $35 and some change. That's a good one to look for.
Yes.
Then last but not least, from our Salvation Army online auctions, we have an NFL jersey. This is Phillip Rivers, San Diego Chargers, and a Youth Extra Large sold for $18.
I think this is the right jersey. Yeah, hopefully. Anything else? Nope, nothing saw while we were here. Long video because we had a lot to show you. 33 minutes, guys.
Well, plus we had some pauses.
Yeah, if you made it through the end of this, yeah, there's probably not the full 30 because some cuts, but if you made it to the end, let us know. It was a good weekend. A lot of fun stuff.
What's your favorite color in the comments if you made it to the end?
Honestly, there's a lot of stuff here that you guys could find out there. There's maybe not this guy.
Yeah, you won't find the kitten.
Probably going to be hard to find one of those, but a lot of this stuff is stuff that's out there that you might find. It's not like it's crazy. Like those doll buys is kind of crazy stuff or, you know, something real unique. But this is stuff that's at garage sales. So you can get out there, find it, make some money.
Maybe not the tree skirt.
You could find that.
Maybe something like it.
Yeah. Not the exact one, but the similar item. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back in the next video with what sells this week.